Hey guys, today I will be doing a review of the Dreamcatcher frame, which I recently reviewed with the Hubsan X-4 electronics. But now, as you can see, I changed them out and put in the JJRC 1000A electronics. And here is the shell and the other pieces from my build video. I'll put a link in the description. You can check that video out. I show you how to put this together, and I just want to say it was a lot easier to do than the Hubsan X-4, because on here it required you to take all this out. I mean, it's the same thing, except you had to unsolder to get the motors out, and they had to solder them back together. So this is a lot more difficult. And the shell just comes apart in two pieces. You can just pull it straight out and put it in. No soldering required. And the LEDs are on the circuit board on this one, so that's really nice that you don't have to worry about those LEDs. And I'm also going to say that just like the Hubsan, I have broken this, so it is unflyable currently, unfortunately. On my Hubsan, the wires broke off at the base of the motor, and I had no way of fixing that. So when I put this frame in, I put hot glue on all the motors to give it a little more bounce to it, and just protect the motors from bending and breaking in there, and that has worked really well. I've had no breakages there, but the battery wire broke off, because on here it just solders into there and moving back and forth, like putting the battery in and out. That broke off, and so I soldered it back on, but I must have like connected two things, or maybe connected the wires together, because there was a fizz, a spark, and then half the board went dead. So I'm currently waiting on Banggood. I just bought them yesterday. I bought a entirely new JJRC 1000A because a new circuit board costs $12, and the whole quad, like bind and fly whole quad, so I get extra motors and an extra battery, and the extra frame would only cost $17, so like $4 more, and you get a lot more. So I did that, and I also bought two new Hubsan motors so I can fix this up. So at the time of this video, it'll probably be a little bit till this gets published and out on YouTube. So at the time that this video is published, it'll probably be about 2 more weeks until I'll be able to make flight videos for both these electronics. So I'm sorry about that, but stay tuned for them. See, one second. Okay. Let's see. The one thing I forgot to mention with my Hubsan X-4 review is that this case that I have, you can still use it with this. All you have to do is pull this foam piece out, so then it can fit in here, but you have to take the props off, because it'd be a really tight fit. You have to squish them into the foam if you want to leave the props on. But so then you can still get your X4 transmitter if you're using that, and you can get 4 batteries, all your cables. So it's really nice that you can still fit this in the carrying case. You just have to put like some kind of padding over it. Let's get this out of the way. The LEDs on the 1000A are really nice and bright, and because they're more inner, and this frame, like they're towards the middle a bit more, and this frame is clear, it lights up practically the entire body, and it shows through this clear 3D printed plastic really well, and it lights up the rubber bands too. And if you're wondering why I have a green back here, it's because I broke my other orange one, because green is the front for me. Let's talk about flight. This gets really fast. It has a lot more power because there's some reduced weight from the original frame, and because all this open space, there's a lot less air resistance as it's going through the air, which lets it get a lot higher speeds. And this gyro flies amazing on here because there's practically no vibration in the middle, so it flies really stable, and it's a little bit quieter. And I've been doing flips outside, and I do the flip, and then it starts to flip, and then I completely cut throttle, and it'll do like 3 to 5 flips, like really fast. I can't even turn it that fast. And then I give it throttle, and it levels right back out. So that's really nice that you can do really fast, nice, and multiple flips with this. I've been using the JJRC H8C transmitter instead of the transmitter that comes with the 1000A, because on this, the yaw rates do change on this transmitter, but they're really slow when you get to 100% rates, full stick input flips. But on this one, you have a button to flip, so that's nice. and the yaw stays the same. But it's a nice, good, fast yaw, so you can do nicer funnels with this. And on this one, you can turn the LEDs off. Let's see. Comparing this to when I was flying the X4, the Hubsan X4, I think this flies quite a bit better. And it's not really the frame's fault, in either way, making it better or worse. It's just the circuit board. I do not like this gyro at all. It's really, really snappy, and it just snaps right back, and it doesn't really level out that well, and it's not too stable. But this 1000A circuit board, I feel, is really, really good in this. So if you're gonna buy one of these quads to put in this frame, I definitely go with the 1000A, and it's cheaper. I feel like the Hubsan did have a little bit of more kick to it in this frame, but that's maybe because of the motors or the props. You saw my prop switch video. I felt like they gave different props gave a little bit more power, but let's see, what else do I have to say? Oh yeah, that was about it. So I'll leave a link in the description below to buy this from Micromotor Warehouse, and once again, thanks Benedict for the great discount. It's just a really nice overall frame, and when I do get the new parts and put that in, I'll make sure to put some hot glue over the battery wires too, so this doesn't rip off and happen again. I almost forgot to say about the batteries and the flight time. I've just been using the stock Hubsan batteries and also the Hubsan X-4 battery, and with this I get about 4 to 5 minute flights, aggressive or hovering indoors. And with this, I get about 9 to 10 minute flights, so that's really nice. But these definitely do a lot more power because they're a lot lighter. But yeah, I almost forgot to say about the batteries, but yeah, that's it. It's a great frame, and please subscribe if you aren't already, and leave this video a like, and I'll keep coming out with stuff like this for you guys. And sorry once again that I couldn't have flights for this video, but I've got the parts ordered, and they'll be coming in relatively soon from China. So yeah, that's it, and stay tuned for more.